Dear friends, today we are celebrating 15 years of MetGen. And to commemorate this date, we decided to make a documentary about MetGen. This documentary is not a comprehensive story. It's not even an objective story. It's a story from us, made with love, with a lot of recollections, with a lot of personal opinions. And I hope you enjoyed. In the turbulent year 2008, two friends, Alex Mishin and Alex Ajaev, decided to start a new company. The idea was to utilize the power of organic chemistry, and Ajaev was an organic chemist, to enhance the advancement in molecular biology. So they found me to take care of the molecular biology. The company received an intriguing name, MetGen, and a logo, symbolizing the union of organic chemistry and life sciences. Some people interpreted this logo as a fetus in a benzolic womb. Since then and until now, Alex has been the mononymous leader of MetGen.
Hello, my friends. I would like to congratulate MetGen for the 15 years of the anniversary under my strong leadership.
It's funny how it's all started. My idea was to make the company, make a couple of patents, and sell it immediately. So that's how we also met with Clara and Professor in a cafeteria of one of the Moscow institutes. And then I was selling it to them, and they were saying, "No, no, 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 it's not going to happen. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen." But here we are, 15 years after. It's going on. Everything is going fine. I recall fantastic moments. As example, when I first met Clara, she was coming. I remember it vividly in a green coat out of blue of the frosty Moscow, and from the opening the door, she said that she can design whatever enzymes we would like to have. And then I remember Tony, who was saying that he is the Liverpool supporter, and that was enough for me to hire Tony.
Awesome from the beginning. So I felt like very exciting project, and then I just wanted to join, and then I just asked Alex that, so how long is going to be?
And how long
Alex,
was it?
Alex said that let's see for a year.
Exactly, yeah, that was always my impression, that okay, at least maybe 1 year.
Yeah.
It's gonna last, but now you see. So from the first years, what was the kind of a memorable, something that you sometimes think, oh fuck, how did we do it?
Well, first of all, I would say that the first thing was to set up the high throughput screening robot, so colony picking robot. All that screening was very intense, and I took.
One of the things I'm recalling is how you were preparing the first batch for UPM. This first lab case project that we made for UPM was really something. We had nothing yet, only ideas. Me and Alex had a meeting with UPM energy saving unit, all pulp and paper engineers. And I was enthusiastically explaining to them how we will develop a wonderful enzyme for them if they give us money. I was showing them this slide. I was explaining to them how we will mangle the features of the fragile, fast fungal enzyme and the robust bacterial enzyme to come with this kind of hybrid. Robust, fast, and affordable. Funny enough, they gave us money, 200,000 euros.
Yeah, that's also one of the most memorable times. So we needed to produce 10 liters of enzyme for one pilot trial.
Yes.
Which was asked to be 100% active.
Exactly. 100% active. Yes.
So we did some of it. We did with Polytechnic. So then the rest of was done in shakers with all the shakers the pharmaceutical bioincubator had available. So we did that 2 weeks in all shake bottles and shakers available. Actually, what we did that we lysed it in falcons, we spinned, we put it in another falcon, and we froze it.
And eventually it went with your car to.
Eventually, we managed to get back everything in my car. I think we have even picture from that.
Yes, I am going to find it. Against all the odds, this project was a success. And it triggered a new round of investment in MetGen. Here we are celebrating 2 million euros landing on MetGen's account. It was time for MetGen to grow. We were full of money. We moved from startup incubator in Turku to our own building in Kaarina, and we were going to get our own pilot scale fermenter, apart from some small fermenters as well.
And I remember Matti giving me the call out of blue, saying that he can scale up whatever process we have with the fermentation.
I came from a chemical company that had 70,000 people. So coming to MetGen too early the first morning, there was no one there except finding a MetGen cup with my name on it on the table. That made me smile a lot. Still love that cup, by the way. And then introduced to the task at hand, first of all, figure out a process for scaling up the enzyme production, build a pilot and prove it. And you should do it in this room, which is basically the last room in the lab, which is, to me, will look like an office space. So I was like, what? Here? You don't even have the drains. Where do I get the high voltage power? Where do I put the steam generator? Believe it or not, some of you have seen it, but Brunhilde used to be in that room. It was very hot, and it was also accompanied with at least one of the UF systems in the same space. So we didn't have SAMPA at that time. But yeah, we got that done in quite a fast pace, half a year. And then we were off to scaling up the process, which went actually tremendously well. Now, with that being said, in the same room later on, we were also working with the smaller scale equipment. And we had this wonderful lactase that was created for kraft pulping processes. And I walked into the room and I had an idea earlier. And I walked to Toni and said, well, look, I know we're going to try to bleach some pulp here, but what if we just focused on cleaving the lignin instead? So I believe that if you could run this reactor in a continuous manner and connect it with the membrane systems, you could actually make a lignin fractionation unit out of it. And Toni looked at me like a crazy person and said, well, you're freaking insane. If that works, I will buy you a golden pineapple. And here's a record. He still owes me that freaking pineapple. So
crazy things sometimes work.
Like that, the lignin technology came about to MetGen, and it has become a very important part of MetGen's business and innovation. MetGen has always been multinational, but in 2018, MetGen has become international. We opened MetGen Netherlands for developing fungal enzymes and strains.
MetGen's strength is that it has a second location, especially for the people who like 20 degrees and daylight.
Through all these years, MetGen has grown from a small team of 4 scientists to a 30-people company with a lot of expertise in various fields. What is it that allowed MetGen to live through all the crises and storms, no matter what? What is the strength of MetGen? I asked MetGenians what they think about it.
The strength of MetGen is professional team.
MetGen's strength is in
Italian communication,
French pickiness,
Finn's coffee addiction, and Spanish laughter.
The strength of MetGen is that we never ever give up. Like Sisyphus.
The strength of MetGen is the people. We have a huge dividing of The strength of MetGen is the people. We have a huge diversity of the...
No, it's in the cake. Definitely the cake. We have cake every time there is a reason for it.
What are you saying?
For example, birthday, some good results, ideas, successes. And sometimes there's no reason but love for baking for colleagues.
Yes,
What it
that's
means
true.
is that we have cake fairly often, and that basically leads to the need of active lifestyle and exercise, which again leads to our brain working. No, our brain is not working anymore. Let's specialize more. Exercise, which again leads to our brain working efficiently to produce more ideas, results, and successes, which means more cake, obviously.
The strength of MetGen is in its talented and passionate team. I'd say MetGen is something like the biotech version of a tulip, unique and always in demand.
The strength of MetGen is in mutual supportiveness and morning coffee.
MetGen is powered by 5G strength, with good people, good teams, good groups, good brains, and good coffee.
MetGen strength is in innovation power and good bodies.
The strength of MetGen is in the teamwork.
Play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely.
The strength of MetGen is in sampling.
MetGen force is the MetGen acceleration multiplied by MetGen math. It's a science.
Hey guys, the strength of MetGen is in the enzymes, of course, because they are modified ninjas enzymes that will take over the whole world. I miss you all. I hope you enjoyed today.
Success never comes in one day. It comes with a strong determination and with hard work. However, success also comes with the luck as well. When I look back 15 years of the MetGen existence, we had a lot of luck having all of you joining and staying with the company and bringing so much of the success for the overall company history. So, happy anniversary, MetGen.
After watching this video, you will agree with me that the main strength of MetGen is in the love of MetGenians.
This is Paphos.
But this is true.